Ta-da! I am now live. I brought a new studio, as you can see. Don't mind the shifty eyeballs, that's just normal. Uh, I'll have something, I don't know. But I have a dumb idea for something that I feel that I could probably be doing better at. So, doing a Dark Souls stream, like usual, but a different idea is I have something that I call the wheel. Oh, yep, there it is. Yep, hold on. I gotta, wait. Eh, Let me grab it and move it out of the way. Hold on. Eh, Get it. Okay, all right. Yeah. So this is the wheel. Hold on. Boom. There we go. So this is the wheel. It has a bunch of painful things on it. Um, if I click it, we spin, and then just kind of embiggen it. I'll just have it cover up my side here. But, so, that is not a good indicator, but check this out. Ba ba ba, ba ba ba, and ba boom. Congratulations, we all have to do this now. Yay. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, it was an idea that I came up with. So yeah. I'd say we just go ahead and jump right into it. Boom. Okay, yeah, that would help. Okay, my bad. Still working on it. As always, new game. Oh, we're gonna have to delete a character. Yeah, probably this one. No idea what the build is gonna be. Just gonna have to go with the flow, I guess. Uh, and this isn't really like a. This is more of just an experimental stream, but you know. Well, I should stop saying you know. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm trying to change, and it can take a minute to get bad habits out of your vocabulary, like saying the words or like things that really shouldn't. Uh, let's go with Teeny Tiny Men. Things that I say that don't add anything to what I'm saying. Such as the phrase, because most of the time people don't know what I'm talking about. And they look at me like I am an insane person. Which, damn it, I just fucking did it again. I feel like there needs to be a punishment for that specifically at this point. Oh, dude. Yep. Doing it again. There we go. That's better. It was just the, I think it's the anti-aliasing or something like that. Woohoo. I don't think I've ever done like a depraved character on Souls. Here we go. Come on. Attack. Attack. Okay, alright. So we're going to continue on this way. Alright, so yeah, let's do that. In spirit of this new challenge with the wheel, I say we fight the Asylum Demon until we kill it. And also, the other goal is I want to get through the entire wheel in a single setting. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to intentionally die. I could also probably do, like, multiplayer games as well, but I don't know if I want to get back into multiplayer just yet. I'm gonna need time to transition back, okay? It's been a very long time since I've really played multiplayer games. Just because, I don't know. Well, I think I do know, but it doesn't feel right talking about them right now. Because we have things to do. We have an Asylum Demon to beat. You know, and there it is again. There it is. I could have grabbed the black fire bombs, and it would have made this fight much easier. But it's too late now. We're just going to use Boost of the Redhead to defeat the thickness. Oh yeah, also cursing. That's another thing I need to get rid of. I feel like because I use it so much, it starts to lose its effect. So this way, if I actually do use language, then it makes people pay attention more to what I'm saying, and it can add emphasis, like a garnish on a dish, but more of like a, oh, we need to stop what we're doing and listen to this, because not good. Alright, come on. This is going to be riveting gameplay. Don't know if anybody's ever beaten the Asylum Demon before, but this is this is how I do it. It's not the best, at least, well, as far as I know, the best way to beat the Asylum Demon straight off the bat is to use the black fire bombs. And that is not easy at all. And I feel like to add more challenge to this, I'm gonna do the Rite of Kindling skip right away, just to see if I can, well, again, to add challenge and risk. Make it more exciting. The excitement, you know. Damn it, there it is again. I think it's one of my, I think it's what I replaced my thinking words with. So I used to say and a lot. Now it's that. It's that verbal pause that doesn't need to be there, but it's there for reasons of, I guess, trying to make myself more intelligent. That make myself sound more intelligent. Which I don't think is a bad thing, but I should use the words properly and understand the meaning of the words before I use them. Because if you try to use some big-ass word, and you think it makes you sound smart, but then somebody who actually knows what that word means comes along, they're probably going to make you look pretty dumb. As is their right to do so. Because everyone needs to be humbled every now and again. It's a good thing to have happen. Because it's one of the things I realized that a trap that I had fallen into. Dang it. I started to believe my own hype. And I got really full of myself. And that was not helpful or productive at all in the slightest. What? Oh, wait, what? Why I am slapping the base? Wait. Did anybody else hear that? I think I might be going crazy, but I swear I heard somebody say something. I'll have to try to beat this asylum demon to figure out what it was that was happening. Because I don't... Okay, see, right there. Swearing. Not necessarily because I want to be child-friendly, but because I want to have better control. Oh, wait. It's throwing one of the voice things from Dark Souls 2. That's what it was. I'm sorry. That explains it. No. Mr. Big Boy. Okay, well, we know what that means. Gotta switch back over. I gotta pull up you know what. And we gotta do the thing. I gotta boom. And spin. Oh, god damn it. Alright, so that's 40 push-ups. Everyone has to do this. I'm not doing this by myself. This is for your entertainment and your betterment. Alright, here we go. 40. You might not hear it, but I'm going. I'm getting down. Okay. Oh god. Ah. Okay. All right. Oh dear. Oh, okay. All right. Oh. I gotta drink my water. That's why I got water on the desk. All right. Good news is that's the worst of the push-ups right there. Bad news is that was the first one. All right. Back to what we were doing. All right. Attempt number 2. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh. Okay. This is not. Me panting is not an exaggeration. Oh boy. I mean, I felt better doing it than I usually do, but dear Lord. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna really add to the stress of combat, knowing that, oh hey, there's physical punishment in store for me. Oh boy. There's better incentive. Do not die. Ah, okay, come on. Oh god, I'm in my Focusing. Really trying. This is not easy to talk, and I tried to do the whole jump right trigger thing from Elden Ring. Not easy to talk and focus at the same time, especially because blood is rushing back to my arms. Which, yeah, no, I need to look more into the 3D stuff to see if there's any way that I can actually, do the... I don't know if I have any tracking stuff that could actually follow my body that far down. Besides, I think I would have to be playing with a VR headset on. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. Oh, man. Dark Souls 2, or Dark Souls VR remastered mod. I don't know if I could do that. With realistic dodge rolls. Oh my. Like, actually dodging out of the way of attacks. Having to roll. You might realize that rolling is not as simple as it looks. I know, because I have actually done combat rolls, and they're not easy. They'll tire you out real fast. They're fun, don't get me wrong. Just messing around setting, yeah, they're very enjoyable. But they will tire you out very quickly. And so, the purpose of today's gamer size, I don't even know if I should call it that, but it's a work in progress. But the idea for today is just a general full body workout with pain and depression in between. No, not really. No. Oh, I'm still alive. Magic Pixel. Okay, alright, Magic Pixel. I'm gonna back off and try to recover here for a little bit, because I have lost the plot. I jumped right into it. Right into it. Well, we know what that means. It's time for the wheel. God, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ah. Alright, you know the drill. Do 10. 10 push-ups, and then you will be free. Okay, and drink water. Oh. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, boy. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right, and back to the game. This time, no death. This time. Oh, look, I retrieved 6. Well, I thought it was 0, but I'll take it. I'm gonna try unlocking and just going at it like this. I don't know how well it will work, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Would be nice if I had some kind of damage boost, but I just didn't think about it when I was creating the character. So, oh well. It is now a matter of skill and patience and dedication. And dear God, please die faster. Okay, you can kind of chuck those. All right. All right, come on. Ow. I gotta get him away from the door. Come on. Step a little further. He's probably gonna do his whole lunge attack thing. Maybe not. Sweep attack, okay. Oh, okay, come on. Why is he so thick? Why is it so thick? That's probably why did they have to add jiggle physics to that? Is immersion really the answer here? Can we really say that that was immersion choice? I don't know. But what I do know is that I do not want to die again. So I need to focus and not get moided. The moidrin is not good. Come on. Uh-oh, here we go. Just there we go. And haha! A whole 3 damage. You can see why, well, I don't know if that's, it's a, but, point is, this is, I think this is a good test of someone's dedication to Dark Souls. I wouldn't necessarily say skill, because this is more of a patience thing. I don't know if I would really call this skill. Just run behind him and whack him until he's dead. But I would say dedication, simply because this takes a while, and it's a time commitment just to fight this one boss like this anyway. I suppose it is a bit of skill involved, because you have to go through all the problems with actually fighting the Asylum Demon. You have to learn this, but I'm sure that there are video tutorials out there how to beat the Asylum Demon with only the broken sword. Because I think if you wanted to say that this was skillful, I would be out in front of the Asylum Demon actually dodging all of these attacks. I think that's where the skill lies. Not necessarily how to fight or how to exploit the boss, but how to actually dodge the attacks. Because I don't know if it was fixed in Elden Ring, but the whatchamacallit, Radahn fight, when you attack him enough and he jumps up into the sky and comes back down. I remember in the early days of Elden Ring, people figured out that you could cheese him by launching him up and then running over to the edge of the water where it goes from, oh, a little beach, shallow water, pit of despair, and just standing at the edge because he falls down right in front of you. And it would just drop him into the pit and kill him instantly. Kind of like the Siofra, is that Siofra? And I don't even know how to pronounce it. The place with all the Minotaurs underground, the big place. You could run over to a cliff and just attack, jump off with Torrent, and attack the side of the cliff over and over and over, and it would keep you alive as you fell. And if you fell far enough, the land would despawn and drop all the enemies, including the bosses in that area, to their death. It was a simpler exploit to farm runes than doing the whole Mogwin Palace exploit. Because that one can get a little bit tiresome because you're having to you have to defeat Shardbearer. Shardbearer? Yeah, whatever. One of those people, a main boss, such as Radahn, Godfrey, Godric the Graft, yeah, Godric. And then, or Renala. You know, you would have to beat one of them, and then get the shard, or whatever you want to call it. I can't think of the name right now. Brain is a bit bogged down. But you could do that in order to unlock access to Mogwin Palace after fighting 3 people, despite the fact that he gives you 4 bloody fingers. Or 5 bloody fingers. You can use just 3 of them, and it'll give you the shortcut, access to the shortcut. And then from there, if you got a bow, you can do the bird, or you can fight the frog people. I cannot remember. The villagers, I guess you could call them that, because, well, that's technically what they are, but you could fight them, kill them. It's really a risk versus reward, because, yeah, you can farm a lot of easy runes from those villagers, but the problem becomes or those Alberniacs? Alberniacs? I don't. It's been a minute since I've read the lore, because the names are sometimes a bit not wordy, but the letter combinations just don't seem to make sense sometimes, and it's very difficult to remember how to pronounce it when all you do is read it and you don't actually hear anybody say it. But you could fight them, but have the red ones, you know, risk them just rolling over you and killing you. If you don't have high enough vigor or good enough armor, you would just get one shot, essentially. Or then you could use a bow and shoot at the bird, but if it's not a great bow, you have a very limited time frame to actually shoot the bird before it goes behind the tree. So it really came down to, okay, what would you prefer to do? But if you really wanted to get the best out of it, you'd have to go get Golden Scarab and then farm up a bunch of the birds for their 4 talons, and then get the Golden Fireflies. I don't even remember what else there was for it, but the Golden Pickle Fell, but that with the Golden Scarab stacked, I don't remember exactly what the stack amount was, but it would net you quite a bit of runes. Especially if you had something going in the background and you committed the controls to muscle memory. So then you would literally be a human micro. I mean, I suppose you could probably create a micro for Elden Ring for that specific purpose, to run over, aim, shoot, run back, rest of the bonfire, repeat. It would be an interesting script to see, but you could probably do that, and then just leave it overnight and do like real offline farming. It's like the online rune farming with people would just hide in places that you couldn't get to and just have hunters come and get you. That's I still have the mindset that that's pretty scumming, because you're ruining other people's fun in order to obtain runes for yourself. Whereas with rune farming, for some of us, that is the fun. It's just I want to make the numbers go higher. People be like, well, why don't you just play a clicker game? Because the point of the clicker game is just the clicking. Whereas with Elden Ring, the point of the clicker minigame is so that I can just overlevel myself and go have some fun crushing enemies. Which, yeah, makes me a very bad Elden Ring player. I know, I'm a fraud. But do you really expect anything less? I mean, I still like playing for skill. I still think I'm an average Elden Ring player. I can run a depraved and gather up equipment and, you know, weapons and equipment for myself and still go and fight. I'm still bad at it. Still get killed by basic enemies that I really shouldn't be dying to. But I can at the very least play the game and not have to worry about, oh my goodness, I don't have any armor. What do I do? I know my limits and know what I can handle. I'm not exactly gonna go fight Godric with just a club and nothing else. Literally. I'm not good enough for that. That's just flat out not how it's gonna work. I could attempt it. It would, I would have to set up rules and stuff like, well, I suppose the only thing that I need to do is ask, can I level up? That would be, that would definitely be a thing that I could do. But I don't really know what exactly I would do. Ow! Okay, come on. I don't know, maybe when I am talking, I am a little bit more focused on what I'm doing, which is I wonder if there's any kind of study about that. Would be rather interesting if I could hook my brain up, or get hooked up to the thing that scans your brain to see what you're doing, or what your brain is doing while you're doing certain things, and see what happens if I'm just focused on the game versus just focused on talking while still playing the game. And I guess for baseline, add just talking to see what the differences are. I know that there's the whole left and right brain separation. Left brain, I think, is for like logic and stuff, whereas like numbers and things. Whereas the left brain, was it right brain? Left brain? I don't remember. Basically, it's split up so that I should have done that, but you think with one side of the brain and you create with the other. You reason with one, but then at the same time, though, there are still like primal parts of your brain that aren't technically explained. Well, the scientists aren't quite sure how certain parts of the brain work. I think that delves a little bit more into the psychology part of it, just understanding the brain and conscience and why we do the things that we do, why we think the way that we do. It's all very interesting. I wouldn't really know how interesting, because I've never really delved into the subject myself too much. It's more of the reasoning, and for me, I guess, why exactly would people, theoretical group of people or persons do X, Y, or Z, what would make them do things, but I don't really think that would answer a question of, like, where does something necessarily come from? Like ethics and morals and reasoning. Why exactly do we, choose one thing over the other, given an unknown outcome? Because most of the time, we really don't know what's going to happen. Now, we can convince ourselves that we do, and most of the time, I would guess that, well, I don't really know most of the time. I suppose that's the whole parameters part of, we can logically deduce things that will happen if we do X, Y, or Z. Like, if you clean your room will be clean, kind of a thing. But I suppose the unknown factor would be, how is your mom going to respond? Like, oh wow, you're 35 and you're just now cleaning your room? Great. Something like that. I don't know. I guess it's really down to that whole hidden factor. That's why, like, math and science and engineering, chemistry, it's sort of, it has what would you call that? It has a structured outcome. If you solve for x, you will find out what x is, presuming that you've done the math correctly. But that also, it's still a structured unknown outcome, in my mind anyway. An unstructured unknown outcome would be something like another person's response, because even if we know 99% of the population would respond with X for situation A, 1% might respond with Y or Z rather than X. Whereas in math, if you solve for X and you've done the math right, there it is, there's the answer. Ta-da! Like, we know that that was what the outcome was given the input, i.e. the equation. Some of that math gets real complicated, because then it's like letters in place of numbers, but the math nerds know what those specific letters or identifiers, because they can use other symbols for those numbers or equations and algorithms and nonsense like that. I don't. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I have like a very, very surface level understanding of some of the more intense math, so I don't really know all that much. And what's that? That's the Dunning-Kruger effect, I think it's called. There's an actual, it's a graph that shows your knowledge or your confidence in knowing something as you start to learn something. I think that's what it is. I'll have to look that up later, but it's basically the graph starts off and it goes upwards rather steeply in a very short amount of time, but then lowers and then slowly begins to rise back up, i.e. like your knowledge or your confidence in understanding something. Basically, the point is that that initial high is, I think it's considered like the idiot phase, where you've learned some of the basics of a subject, whether that be math or other subjects like literature, philosophy, English, Spanish. It can be applied to just about anything that you have to learn, like Dark Souls, for example. And that initial rise, I think it's called the idiot phase. It's something along those lines, but basically what it's saying is people who first start to learn something, they think that they've learned everything. They think that they know everything that there is to know because they've learned some of the basic rules or logic or just like the basic information for a given subject. But the longer that it goes on, well, people can stay in that idiot phase forever in a certain subject. They think that they know everything until somebody points out that they don't actually know everything and they know very little, and that realization is what starts the rest of the graph of, oh, I'm an actual idiot and I don't know what I'm talking about. And that sort of humbles a person and it allows them to be more open to learning new things because they realize that they don't know anything, and they actually open up to learning more, albeit in a longer time period. Because nobody can become an expert in a field overnight. You can't become an expert in math. You can't become an expert in Dark Souls overnight. You can't become an expert in anything. Really, I don't think that there's anything that you can do. Also, okay, okay, all right, we win, we did it. We now have our trophy. We need 46, but okay, we did it. Uh, yeah. Anyway, so like I was saying, base the the problem with the Dunning-Kruger effect, or not necessarily the problem, but what happens is that people will stay in that. Some people can stay in that idiot phase indefinitely. Like they never challenge themselves and they never learn anything, and because of that, they don't ever get better or smarter, and they just live their life thinking that, oh, I just know everything, or I know everything about this subject, right? And they never allow themselves to be criticized, or for whatever reason, they just never think that they don't know what they're talking about. And that becomes an issue when you realize that that's kind of the basis of improvement of any human, is the admittance that I don't know what I'm talking about. That humility. Because I can promise you, the things that I've learned over my life, there were definitely times where I was like, oh, I know what I'm talking about, and then somebody asked me something about it, and I had no answer. And I was like, well, wait a minute, hold on. Well, maybe if, oh, wait, that wasn't covered in my basic training. I got no idea what you're talking about now. It was, it's a very humbling experience to learn that, oh, I'm an idiot. So, damn, I said it again. The Dunning-Kruger effect is something that I think would benefit people to learn about. Not necessarily because I want people to think that they're idiots in anything that they ever learn, but the idea of the fact that you don't know everything when you learn something, and that there's so much more to learn. And if you're like me and you like learning things, then that's a good thing. Because it means that, hey, there is more things to learn. I can learn new things. Also, I think as I just beat the boss on my third attempt, a rule that I should instigate here is if we get to a new area, we have to spin the wheel. Okay. Going to spin the wheel. After this, of course. Let us get to the bonfire in Lordran at the Firelink Shrine. Hey, look, there's death stuff here, which is something that I really, really love to see on this. It means that people still play. All right, let's go. Wrong thing. There we go. Boop. All right. Okay, so we're gonna hang out here for a second. I just wanted to see if I could. Oh, dang it! I think I. Oh, nope. There it is. Totally forgot to add that. I don't really have a thumbnail. Sorry, I'm. Yeah, that's would be nice if I could just copy all of my tags. I really should be doing this beforehand. All right. Okay, it's editing and updating. All right. Like I said, we have to spin the wheel because we got to a new area. The wheel is back. And then after this, I'm going to take a quick break to refill my water. Okay, I think I can live with that. Alright. Alright, we're going to move the squats. The squats. The squats. The squats. Alright, okay. 20 squats, no cheating. Okay, that's 20. Alright. Open over the intermission, I'll be back. Okay, alright, I'm back. Okay, so, alright, recap for the rules really fast. I don't know if anything really happened, but alright, rule one, basic rule. If you die, gotta spin the wheel and do whatever the wheel states. If it's a free space, audience gets to choose. New area for the first time. Push-ups. Not push-ups, sorry. Spin the wheel. You gotta spin the wheel. We already did a lot of push-ups. We're done with the... Well, not really. Still got some more push-up things. I think we still have another... Yeah, we still got more. We still got more. So don't worry about that. We got more. More on the way, just for you. Alright. So let's go ahead and switch back over to the game. Let's keep this going. Yeah. Let's go ahead and level up. I want to try to get my strength. I'm just gonna go strong. No, nothing else, just strength. Because I want to be able to use this. Okay. Okay, use it well. Alright, so goal for this is to try to get down to Pinwheel and defeat Pinwheel. This is probably going to be very painful. I have no illusions. This is gonna hurt. Because if you've never tried to get to Pinwheel before, from here, you're about to find out. It's not fun. It is filled with the pain and a couple of exploits. I'm gonna use that. Homeward Bone. Those are actually really useful. Alright. Well, I suppose there's nothing else for it but to try. Alright, here we go. Run! Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh god, this gives me anxiety. I have done this. Oh, and I have to spin the wheel. I gotta spin the wheel! Okay, alright. I gotta get to a safe place. So I have one wheel spin. One pinwheel. If you... Ow. Nope, stop it, stop it. All of that. Oh, they're gonna have to stack, aren't they? Uh-oh. 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 Boom. Haha. It's a little sneaky that you can do to be cheeky. Oh boy. That looked like it hurt. Okay, it was a tie. I want to point that out. It was a tie. But I have to spin the wheel twice now. So this is okay, this is going to be a thing that I have to add to the... You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and make some rules. Let me, boom. Okay, all right, we're going to add some text. Here we go. The rules. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can find something fun. No, it's just that. Yeah, let's try. Yeah, let's do that's fun. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Let's make it a nice little. Okay, and then let's make it a little bit larger here. And let me make sure I got it large enough here. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. That looks really bad. Uh, no, no, that's bad. No, just gonna go with the regular. No, no. No, that's pretty bad. No, that's even worse. Fuck it. All right. Okay. Gonna do that. Dogs. Okay. All right. And the rules. Okay, here we go. So this is the rules now. So if you die, we spin the wheel. God, that looks awful. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. That is just yeah. I gotta figure out the colors. I'm just gonna do regular old black with a white. just like that. Or I can do it that and do it that. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to keep it simple. I don't want it to be an assault upon the eyes, because that would not look good. Okay, here we go. All right, this will be better. So now we have the rules. So if we die, we have to spin the wheel, right? We get to a new area, have to spin the wheel. You guys get to choose what the free space is, and the wheel stacks. So, yeah, I have to spin the wheel twice. Here we go. Let's go ahead and open up the wheel. Okay. There we go. That's a little better. Spin. The spin. Oh, okay. All right, 20 push-ups. I'm gonna go ahead and just do them now. Get these knocked out, and then we'll pick the next one. Okay, all right. There's 20. Okay. 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 All right, 40 sit-ups. I can do that. I can do that. And remember, you gotta do them too. That's right. Those are the rules. Just gonna put something down on the floor so don't mess up my back. I have a very my spine protrudes quite a bit. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. What else can go away? Oh boy. Okay. All right. That is real effort being put in there. Okay. Oh god. My abs are not happy. Okay. All right. Sorry, I drink water. All right. Okay, tip number 2 to get to pinwheel. Man, my room is hot. Maybe next time, wear something that's a little bit easier to work at. Ugh. My abdominals are not happy. do a Kenshi anytime you get attacked. No, that would not be good. Oh man. Oh boy. Wonder if there's a way to calculate. Should see about adding that. Maybe like a calories burn calculator. Be a nice little metric to have. Boom. Alright, got him reset. Okay. Okay. This next part. I'm not looking forward to this. But it's the only way I can really get the pinwheel. Alright. We've got 4 chances. 4 chances. Okay, here we go. Let's go. God, I forgot how weird my skin looks. Okay, that's the first time I've ever really been able to dodge all those skeletons. Okay. Okay. Things are going a little bit easier than they usually do. Uh-oh, not good. No, no. Yeah, can Leroy you get here soon? Okay, time to go. Oh, I might be dead. Run. Oh god. Oh! Okay, alright. Alright, you didn't hear that. I was being good. I'm gonna just really fast just add something. Alright. Sorry, I'm just adding a little something something. Sorry. Okay. Ta-da! Alright, just wanted to add a little reminder what we're working for. And then just want to add that. Oop. Alright. Okay, alright. You know what this means? It is time for the wheel. The wheel! Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Big money, no whammies. Okay, 10 squats. God, that is getting smaller and smaller. I tell you what. 10 squats. 10 squats. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad. Wasn't it? Alright. Back to the pinwheel attempts. Number 2. Numero dos. Dos Equis? No. Gotta get some water in me. Okay, here we go. This time. This time. I can do this. I've never had that happen before. God damn it. Bad word, I know. Alright, let's just spin the thing. Alright. I'll show you the wheel, just so you can see. We're doing 40 squats. There, I'm not lying. 40 squats. Oh god, why would I even lie about that at this point? Oh god, here we go. Okay. Uh, that's not okay. I'm a little out of shape. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm all. Make sure I got things up, but I can see. I didn't even reverse Halloween. We just found Okay. Okay, I feel like might need to change one of the rules from new area to new bonfire. But I don't know. I'm not doing so hot right now as it is. Please got me trapped. It's not like that was worth anything. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh man. I am not a smart man. Okay. Where's the wheel? The wheel. The spin. Okay. I can do 10 setup. Okay. I can do that. Alright. Get rid of the wheel. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's not that 10 push-ups was difficult, but it's just right after doing all those squats. Oh man, that is not easy. Trying to see if I can maybe hide them off the edge to where they're not going to be able to follow me. I'm rolling too far. Okay, so that did kind of work. Okay. Drink more of the juice. The juice. I didn't even unhollow. Ugh. So that's why I don't have the rule of if you're an idiot, you have to spin the wheel. Because that would be dumb. Why do I can't? Okay, focus. Focus up. Here we go. I gotta focus on what I'm doing. It is getting real hot in my room. I don't know what the hell is going on. Well, it's probably because I'm doing physical exertion. And thus, blood is flowing, muscles are pumping, heart is increasing the rate at which it does things. The good things. But also, you know, issue of internal temperature is rising. And it is... Oh, he's right there. Great, there's two of them now. I probably can't fight him by myself. Oh, I am utterly incompetent. Okay. Do I even have any humanity left at this point? I think that was my last one. I'm out of humanity. Alright. Okay, so one last spin of the wheel. And I'm gonna call it here, because it's getting late for me. And I need to shower and get ready for bed. But, you know, also not do dumb things. Alright, last one. Last spin of the wheel. Oop, almost forgot to transition here. Hold on. Anybody for free space claiming? Do I want to claim a free space? No? Alright. We're removing that. It's Foursquare. Okay. Alright. Stop clapping, assholes. They're all applauding it. Alright. 30 squats. Okay. Looks like I'm panting. I mean, I kind of am, I'm guessing. It was, yeah. Alright. So we got through most of it. Only had three circles left, but I'm kind of dead. It's tired. It's time for me to go to bed. So, yeah, thank you for joining. Really appreciate you coming out. If you decided to watch this later afterwards, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I'll see you next time.